Okay, this is Optician number 2. And this is kind of a continuation of number 1 in that I want to show you on the silhouette, because I just did it and you couldn't see what was going on. A normal silhouette temple would come right around here and be hooked in and pressed in through the press fit there. They usually break right here. So what I did is I took this end piece, I bent it down and up and made a little hook right here. And then I put the hook through the second hole and put a nylon cord and wrapped it over and around the other piece, pulled it tight, and then tied it off and cut it. And what you end up with is a silhouette temple. It actually works and functions like it did before. And then while they're waiting to pick up the other temple, they have something that works. So that's just a continuation of the other one. But today, I want to show you some tools. And specifically this little tool that I made myself. And when you grind down a tool to make a special tool, you have to keep it cool. So you dip it in water and grind, and dip it in water and grind. And I made this little tool, and you can see how small the tip is. And it's good for getting into a nose pad and bending it around. And that tool has only lasted since 1972. I expected it to last a couple months. 1972 I made that because I kept it cool, it kept its strength. You can see how that's made. Then you go into the bridge tool. This bridge tool is designed to hook onto the little barrel where the bridge, it's holding the bridge on, and then this fits on the face of the bridge, and you clamp it down and you turn the tool. And let me see if I can get my camera to stay put here. You can see how this tool goes in here, and you can adjust it, and you can turn it back and forth. You want to make sure that this doesn't come back and hit the lens right here, and you can adjust the tool. And then, like I said with my other one, I'm able to go in really tight, and I can grab that from different angles. So there's some tools. This one here is for snapping on a snap-in bridge, and you put the base of your bridge here, and you put this on the metal portion and you pop it, and it pops it on much better. Now I want to tell you something. I want to show you a tool that a lot of opticians don't know and don't use, and that is a tap and a die. A tap is this, and the screw 1.4. So this is a 590 plus or a 1.4 tap. And what happens is when you have a screw that comes out, let's say this screw stripped right here. Most eye-wire screws are 1.4s. And you just run this tap down there, and you run it. You back it off. You go about a turn and back it off a quarter, a turn and back it off a quarter. And what that does, allows it to cut a little bit at a time, and that way you won't break a tap off. So you run that tap through, and then you grab a 1.4 screw, which this one already is, put it in there, and without having to order a new pair of glasses, you have fixed and repaired, and you allow a patient to walk out the door feeling happy because you served them. You did what an optician should do. You can kind of look at this. This is like the barrel, and you would be running the tap right down the barrel like this, rethreading it, and then you put the screw back in up here and run it right back in, and you've repaired a frame. So that's it for today. Remember that you have a 1.4, you have 1.3 screws, and there is an individual tap, the right size for each one of those. So if you have a set of taps and screws, you can do a lot of repairs and a lot of fixes with that. Thank you.